Oh, YouTube. We are talking speed feed heads, right? Chinese knockoffs, if you like. These are basically the same as Echoes, but they're a speed feed head, okay? There's many different types, but in my opinion, these are the best ones I've ever used, and I've used quite a few. So, this takes roughly 3 meters of strimmer line, whatever strimmer line you want to choose. I prefer the twisty, the sharp twisty. It's got like a bit of an edge to it. It just to me, it just cuts like razor wire. Now, obviously, if you're doing a bit of a big field, then probably you might want something, but this is what I prefer. This is just my preference. So let's see if I can work it out on here. Okay, on the back of your speed feed head, you get an arrow. Yeah, there's one arrow there, one arrow there, and all you got to do to reload your head, right, is line your arrows up with your hole. Okay, so our arrows are lined up with our hole. Okay, now all you got to do is feed the wire in. All right, so it comes out the other side. Okay, get your wire so it's nice and even. Okay, nice and even. Even lengths. Okay, now hold the head and spin the back. As simple as that. You never have to disassemble. You never have to disassemble one of these heads. Okay, never. Only when you're changing the caps, or but you never have to take them apart. Never ever take these apart. As soon as your string goes, you'll hear it go. The last bit of the string will fly out the end. Line your holes up, feed it through, twist it on. Mate, this is a time saver. There's no two ways about it. Then disassembling your head, trying to wrap your string around, then trying to fiddle it all back together. You don't need to take it apart. These are cheap as, really cheap. You can get like two for like, I don't know, £10–15. I've said many times that you can buy the caps. I bought 10 caps, I think, for £21 for the heads, and they really work well, and they do last. They really do. So if you have got a strimmer and you've got one of those old type heads, we've got one. There's various different sorts in there. This type. Yeah, there's this type and this type where you've got to take them apart to reload them. And to be honest, they're just a waste of time. They really are absolute junk. There's another one there. Back in the day when I first started, I used to literally, I had 5 of these all preloaded, and I would literally just swap the head rather than messing around trying to reload them on site. So that's what I would do. But having found these things, these are just on a different planet. They really are well worth a try, well worth the money. If you're doing a bit of strimming, you're in a business or whatever you're doing, look for the speed feed heads. I mean, the Echo ones are quite expensive. The genuine ones are about £35 each. But if you just put in eBay, speed feed head 400, speed feed 450, you get a bigger one for a 450. That's the bigger size. That's a 400. That's a 450. It's about 2 centimeters bigger. These are 10 centimeters across. They're 12. But yeah, seriously, don't mess about. just go and get a speed feed head. Not sponsored by a speed feed or any of this rubbish. This is just a Chinese knockoff, but it's something that works really, really well. Happy days.